Hey, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday Night Live for March 2026. Thanks for stopping by. Marty, Sassy Fishing. Marty, good to see you. Gary, nice to see you as always. Anthony is in here. Tiny Boat Bass Hunter. Tiny Boat Bass Hunter. Good to see you guys. Give it a few minutes, let people kind of roll in. This is the last live that I'm going to be doing before the kickoff of the Southern Big Bass Tournament. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Some other folks coming in here. Rob the Shadows. Good evening, buddy. Kenneth Tipton. Always good to see you. I'm sure you're good and warm down in Florida. It's actually not too bad here in Virginia. It's actually, there's no more snow on the ground. There's no more ice on the lakes. It's starting to get nice, and I'm ready to go fishing. But I got a little bit of change in my plans here. I'll talk to you guys about that in just a minute. Marty says, I can't wait for Friday and Saturday. I'm going fishing. Marty, Hunting Run opens on Saturday. I hope you're going to go to Hunting Run. You know, I kill it on opening day on Hunting Run typically, except last year. I didn't do that great, but then I broke my leg right after, so. Michael and Denise Stewart, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Delilah Arnold, as always. Demetrius, good to see you, buddy. Bass Hunter of Tennessee, good to see you. And Rob, you said your nephew signed up for the Southern Eye. I've got over 600, exactly right now today, 643 anglers have signed up for the Big Bass Tournament, Southern Big Bass Tournament. A lot. That's more than we had last year, and we got about 10 days left to register. So going to have, no doubt, a record number of people signing up this year. Michael and Dennis Stewart, spring storm starting here in Southern Oklahoma. Michael and Denise, what part of Southern Oklahoma are you in? Because I'm coming to Oklahoma to go fishing in a week. Let me know where you're at. I'm coming down to fish with my dad. I'll be there on the 16th of March. I am pumped to get back to my home state where I grew up learning to fish. And my dad, man, he catches hammers. Now, unfortunately, he's 79 years old now. He had quadruple bypass. That's why I'm going down, taking my boat, taking a Shockwave to Oklahoma, and I'm going to fish with Dad for 4 or 5 days. I'm going to go to all of his secret fishing holes that he's caught all those big 10-pound bass on for years. So I can't wait to get out there. Marty, I think we talked about this, buddy. Saturday morning at 6:15, I'm getting on an airplane to go to Hawaii. I don't want to go to Hawaii, but I have to go to Hawaii for work. So, hey, Alex, good to see you, buddy. Going fishing in Orlando, man. Good weather down there. I think I'm in, okay, Michael, I need to know what part of Oklahoma you're in. Maybe I'll meet you up and go fishing. I plan on meeting another guy down there to go fishing a little bit. Oh, yeah. Rob, you're getting the anniversary out of the way. Get the important things out of the way, right? You got to take care of mama, and then you can go fishing, right? I have fished Arbuckle Lake. It's a pretty good little lake, actually. Not a bad little lake. So I'm down towards Poteau, Oklahoma, is where my dad's at. We're going to be fishing, I think we're going to fish Stigler. We're going to fish Big Lake McAllister number 2. And then there's this secret fishing lake that unless you worked at the Oklahoma State Penitentiary, OSP as it's known as, there's a big lake out there and no one fishes it. And my dad just catches hammers after hammers out there. I don't know how many big bass he's caught, but we're going to fish that. And then we're going to figure out a couple other lakes too. So looking forward to it. Bass Hunter 7941. Where are you at? Bass Hunters. I've got 5 or 6 Bass Hunters here. So 7941. Where are you at? So. Oh, Marty, you want to know if you're going to ask if you wanted to fish with me on your boat. You're on your own, buddy. I can't go to Hunting Run. It's hard to be at 35, 40,000 feet and fish. So Yeah. Arnold Willis. Hey, everyone. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Good to see you. So lots of folks in here. We're going to give a gift card or two away here in a little bit. But let's talk about what's coming up. So the Southern Big Bass kicks off on the 14th of March, as most of you know that are fishing it. Now, if you just tuned in or wasn't paying attention, I am getting on an airplane Saturday morning, the 6th, I think it is. What is Saturday morning, the 6th or the 7th? It is the 7th. And I have to go to Hawaii, and it's not for pleasure, it's for work. So it's not going to be anything fun for a week. Now, I'm not going to do a live next Wednesday night. There'll be some content out at 8:30, like there always is on my channel at 8:30. No matter if it's a live or content, I'll have some good content out for you guys to go and watch. But I'm still going to make sure you get your participant codes before the tournament starts. So Thursday night late in Hawaii time, which is 7 hours ahead. Oh man, we got daylight saving time changes too. Luckily, they don't change daylight saving times in Hawaii, so that's going to help me out a little bit. I will make sure your codes get emailed to you. Your code and your registration code and your rules will be in your inbox on Friday. You start fishing on Saturday. So look for them. Everything should go pretty good. So I will get those out to you, taking my computer with me. If not, I'll steal a computer. If you guys don't know, that's my business. I'm in the cyber world. I do all that stuff. So I know how to get stuff to you. So McGee Creek, I have fished McGee Creek, and I've caught a lot of bass on McGee Creek. Down there just west of Atoka. Yep, fished it a lot, Michael. Especially when it first opened. I think one day, me and my cousin caught, between the two of us, we caught 100 bass on McGee Creek from sun up to sundown. Not big ones. They're 1 and 2 pounders. But yeah, just killed them down on McGee Creek. Another great lake down there used to be Sardis Lake, but it's kind of got fished out, far as I know. So they changed this weekend. Okay, yeah, that's right. Daylight saving time changes this weekend. Thanks, Rob. Alex, I know it's exciting time of the year. I mean, the weather's getting warmer here. I love getting this tournament kicked off every year. It just the Southern Big Bass tournament just makes, it's like, for me, it's like the start of really good fishing for me. And then I really like seeing all these big fish come in when people register their fish. So for those of you who have not registered a bass, I'm just going to make sure you guys know, you want to make sure your fish has got his mouth closed, nose against the bump board, full length. And I put in the instructions, and I'll just let this out because I haven't sent it out to you. You can move the tail of your bass to gain inches. Sometimes when you move the tail, long as the mouth is against the bump board closed and you move it, you can gain sometimes a 1/8, or if you're trying to get to that next 1/4 inch, it is legal to move that tail. So just something to think about. And you can even pinch it to get that length. That is legal in a length tournament. So, but the nose of the fish, the mouth has to stay closed, and it has to be against that perpendicular point. And you can move that tail to get a little bit of length. Sometimes it works, sometimes it matters none. But what I have found, short, fat bass, like if you catch a 7-pounder that's 22 inches, you're not going to get any more out of it. But a skinnier bass, sometimes they're kind of, maybe they're spawned out because you're in Florida. They tend to, you can typically get another 1/8 inch if you're trying to get that next 1/4 inch mark by turning the tail. So that's something you can legally do. And I put that in the instructions this year. So Demetrius says, need some tip because it's dead here in Tennessee. Just hold on. It's getting warmer. Demetrius, I don't know if you're fishing lakes or rivers, but you just gotta hold on, because it's fixing to get, it's starting to, this time of year, as soon as that water gets up a few more degrees, you get above 50, and it's, for me, above 50 is great. I like fishing 45 degree or warmer, but once it hits in the 50s, it's just, the water temperature in the 50s, the bass just start jumping on the hook. So hang in there. Hey, Aaron Wade, thanks for stopping by. So it's been in here about 10 minutes. Gary, I see 47 people total between Facebook and YouTube. Can you shoot me a number between 1 and 60, buddy? It's getting ready to go here in East Tennessee. Yeah, I can figure it is. Yeah. Now, I'm heading to Oklahoma mid-March, and that's prime. I mean, the big girls will be getting on the nest typically about that time, depending on what the cold fronts do. And like I see Michael Dennis Stewart said earlier, got a lot of rain coming in. My dad said for the next week, it's just going to be rain in Oklahoma. So that's good and bad. Good, they need water in the lakes. That's a great thing. It's going to stain the water up a little bit, which I'm okay with. Some people don't like that. But when the fish get up shallow, you can get up, when they're on the nest, man, they'll hammer a spinnerbait, a chatterbait, anything that's vibrating that muddy water, they jump on. So I'm all good for that. So, okay, you're in Kingsport, East Tennessee, in Kingsport. It should be getting, you should be getting close there too. 60 degrees, oh my. If you're 60 degrees surface temperature in Arkansas, man, it's almost game on. And Aaron Wade said water was 48 in Oklahoma on Sunday. I just want to, I'm hoping before I get to Oklahoma on the 16th, it stays, I don't want it to hit 60 yet. If it gets in that 57 to 60 is when they start really running and looking for places to spawn and get up shallow a lot. And that's just prime time for me. So that's what I'm really hoping for. 58 to 60. Okay. Yeah. Now, you know, every fisherman has every bass fisherman has their theory. Gary, did you send me a number yet? And he did. Every bass fisherman has their theory about when fish spawn. But I've been doing this about 50 years. So my theory has got some science behind it. And what I have learned is the water temperature may hit 62 for a day. You know, 62 is the magic number, supposedly, that bass are going to spawn in. And it differs region to region. But just to say 62 is the number. If it hits 62, that doesn't mean all the fish are going to run up there and spawn, right? Usually the bigger bass spawn first. But what I've learned over time is you need that water temperature to regulate at 62 for a day or two before they move up. Just because you get up in a cove one day and it finally hits 62 in a shallow cove, that doesn't mean that's going to be the magic time. No, don't get me wrong, fish are going to be biting. But once it gets to 62 for a day or two and the fish feel comfortable, and hopefully about that same time you got a full moon cycle. Full moon cycle does mean a lot for spawning. That's when they really jump in there. So Rob's in California near Fresno. I'm trying to think where I fished near Fresno. I fished near Fresno a couple times. Rob, this is going to be the Wayback Machine for you. And you may be familiar with this, but I used to be, when I was in the Air Force, I was stationed at Castle Air Force Base, which is not far from Merced, which is not too far from Fresno. So been around there a few times. I've been around in that area years ago, but know that area. Tim Harper, man, South Arkansas. So Tim, define southeast, southwest. What part of, are you down by the Louisiana border? Tell me where you're at. I'm curious. I want to know. And that's a good looking beard, by the way, you got there. For those have not new to this, I see quite a few folks new here. We're going to give out a gift card. $25 gift card to Omnia Fishing, which is our sponsor here. And I have to talk about that in a minute, but what I want to do is give out a gift card first. Southeast, yes, close to the Louisiana border. Okay, all right. That makes sense. Man, that's still, I want to be right there now. That's great fishing time. So we're going to get out a gift card. This is how this works, folks. I'm going to ask you to type in a number in the chat between 1 and 60 when I say go, not yet. And then the first person to get the number, my buddy Gary down in Panama City, Florida, has already texted me a number. And the first person to get the number, and let me make this clear, the first person that gets the number in my, all the numbers from YouTube and Facebook come in on my chat here. However they come in, the first person that I get that number wins. Now, you might see it differently because you're only on YouTube or on Facebook. I see both at the same time. So the first one that comes in will win the prize. And Masterclass Fishing is cheating already. He's already put a number out. So not yet. Not yet. Let's make sure I got everybody caught up. Go. Number between 1 and 60. The first person that gets it wins a $25 gift card to Omnia Fishing. Hey, Chris. Good to see you, buddy. Are you going to sign up, Chris McGowan? And this is the odd part where I have to keep up with all the numbers. Not yet. And Chris, you may have already signed up. I see so many names, I lose track. Oh, stop. Stop. I see it. And it's going past me, so I got to scroll up to get to it. Boom. Rob the Shadows, 38 was the number. So, Rob, you have won a $25 gift card to Omnia Fishing. Please send me an email at shaneflynnoutdoors@yahoo.com. You can do it now, 5 minutes, 10 minutes after the show, whatever. As soon as you get me that email, I will get you that gift card. It's an electronic gift card, so it will be emailed to you. So you don't have to wait for it. You'll have it tonight if you want to go buy some tackle at Omnia Fishing. So congratulations to Rob. You were the first number that came up, just double checking. And I'm pretty daggum sure that is it. So we'll give one more gift card out before the night is over. I try to keep this to 30 minutes and not to bore you. All right, yeah, we're good. 38 was the number. Congrats again, Rob. And let me get that down off of there. Okay, I want to open it up to any questions. Does anybody have any questions about, hey, Nick Aber, good to see you, buddy. You are signed up. I sent you your sign up. Chris McGowan, I know I've seen your name, who has been a winner here at Shane Flynn Outdoors. He won, him and Bass Hunter won the team tournament last year. Bass Hunter of Virginia. I'm sorry. I've got so many bass hunters here. Any questions anybody has? Now's the time to ask, because I'm not going to be doing another live next week before the tournament kicks off. I just want to make sure if anyone has questions, concerns, I just want to make sure I address those. Address those tonight and make sure we're good to go. And Rob, I seen your email just come in. Team Mooney. Hey, Chris, and I hate to keep this local because we got people from all over the United States. Mooney's a lake here 15 minutes from my house. I fish it a lot. It's a pretty popular lake here in Virginia right now because it's producing a lot of big bass. But it's a watershed lake, and it's our water processing for the county. So it draws down a lot. We've been in a drought situation. I can't get my boat in there. Chris, I'm hoping you can get your boat in there. If you're not in a kayak, you can't get a boat in there right now. So I'm going to other lakes until that lake gets filled up. So, and good thing is they pump water, believe it or not, they pump water uphill from the Rappahannock River into Lake Mooney for our water system. So it's pretty cool. Aaron Wade, haven't found out. I haven't gotten any emails. Aaron, are you signed up already? Did you sign up for the Southern Big Bass? And if you did and I didn't see your email, send me another email tonight, and I'll make sure you're there. And that you get signed up. I want to say I've seen your name, but it doesn't hurt to double check. Kenneth, Been one heck of an ice season. Kenneth is up in New York State, so I'm sure it is. All right, Cloud, still open waters. Okay. Good, good. And I can imagine Masterclass Fishing. The Harris chain is on fire. I was watching, I don't see Rob or I don't see John or Lindy in here tonight. Usually they're in here. They're probably fishing. They've been crushing it down there on the Harris chain. They go to Kenansville, they go to Jackson, they go to Stick Marsh, and the last few days they've been crushing it. And that's, by the way, that YouTube channel, Small Water Charters. If you aren't following Small Water Charters, great channel. They catch a lot of fish, but the best part about John's videos is the music. He magically gets the music tied to the fishing, and it's good. It's always good. Okay, great question, Alex. Right now, today, I already wrote it down. Without anyone else registering, we're at 643 people are registered for the Southern Big Bass Tournament. 643. If you're wanting to know how many were last year, 611 last year. So we already exceeded the amount of people last year. And I did look. Last year we had just over 400 fish turned in. Now, here's something I should address. You can turn in as many fish as you want. So if you catch an 18-inch bass, turn it in. And then you catch a 19-inch, turn it in. I'm just going to call it. Your largest bass is the one that counts. So you can turn in as many bass as you want in this tournament. And I just cull them out. Culling means I just throw your small one out. So if you want to start with a 12-incher, it doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Turn in as many fish as you want. So let me make sure I got all the questions here. Do you use same line diameter for spinnerbaits and chatterbaits? Yes, I do. And I use a 15-pound P-line copolymer. I think it's called, I can't remember what it's called, but that's what I use, 15-pound. Everything else I use straight fluorocarbon on. I got braid on a couple things, but I do use the same for spinnerbait and chatterbait. I don't use the same rod, two different rods, but I do use the same line. Yeah, I think you're good, Thomas. You should be able to catch some big fish down in Florida. Let's see. And Chris, Chris McGowan just sent his email in to register. All right. Hey, flooring went inflatable before the start, which is a bonus this year. All right, you got the boat going. And for a lot of people, if you didn't know, you can fish from anywhere. Bank, boat, kayak. I try to tell that in the videos. But it's, I don't care. And Kenneth Newstead, right here. Bass gear getting ready soon. So Kenneth, last year, I think you won 2 tournaments last year, didn't you? And he won in New York. He won the Northern Big Bass Tournament, and he won the Summer Nationwide Tournament, and he fished from a boat, and he fished from the bank as well. He caught fish from the bank and a boat. So you can fish from wherever you want. And like I said, Kenneth won 2 tournaments last year. Alex is saying this is his first tournament. This is what this is about. This is for the weekend angler to get out there and, this is a fun tournament. You didn't have to pay money to get in this. This is free to do, and this is why we sponsor this, to see if it's something you want to do. And the nice thing about it is you get to do it on your time and in your home waters. Because if you're confident about, catching a big bass or catching in the summer tournament, catching enough fish to qualify in your home lakes, this is a good way to test. And you're not testing against local folks. You're competing against a lot of people in a lot of states. So if you get it, even just finishing in the top 10, there's going to be probably 700 anglers in this tournament. If you finish in the top 10, I'd say even in the top 20, that's a pretty good finish. Because even the Bassmaster Classic, I guess they're pros, but there's only 120 boats, 120 anglers in the Bassmaster Classic. Different level competition, I get it, but you're going to get 700 anglers. Now, let's just be fair. Sometimes anglers forget that they signed up, or they just don't catch a fish and don't turn it in. I'm not saying all 700 will turn in fish, but I'll tell you right now, probably 200 or 300 anglers will turn in fish. So if you just get in the top 10, you top 20, top 25, that's pretty good in these tournaments. Let me see. Let me catch up. Pickwick's picking up. A lot of people fish Pickwick. Hey, Mars Fishing. Good to see you. Chris is saying the stress will get to you, though. Chris, the stress will get to you only if you let it. Only if you're a freaking former Marine, man. You don't get stressed. You're not a former Marine. You are a Marine. So, yeah, Mars, they are. We have a lot of fun. Kenneth said he won 2 last year and 2 the year before. Yes, he did. All right. Yes, the Northern Tournament will be following this real soon. I like the Northern Tournament because actually we don't get quite as many anglers. We get a good bunch, but I get a lot more fish turned in the Northern Tournament. And believe it or not, it's not that much difference in length. 24.5 won it in the Southern last year, and I want to say 23.5 won it in the Northern last year. So you'd think they're smaller bass in the Northern big bass. Not really. Not really. All right, Wisconsin. All right. I mean, Wisconsin's got some good, get some good fish in Wisconsin. That's right, your sleeper states. Indiana, man. Indiana is a sneaky big bass. Indiana and New York State seem to be sneaky good fishing. So, all Chris is saying, instead of stressing a 6-hour tournament, you stress for weeks. All right, man. You know where I live. Come on over. We'll have a beer, and I'll lower your stress level if it's hurting you that bad. I'm just kidding, Chris. All right, folks, we've been here about 30 minutes. Let's do one more gift card. This is for a $25 gift card to Finn's Outdoors, the outdoor apparel company that sponsors our channel. Great company. Love their stuff. Here's one of their hats. I love their hats. I love their shirts. This is not one of them, but the hat. So Gary, let me see. What did you send me? Okay, that's good. So we gonna go between 1 and 70 this time. So for those that just came in, we're gonna give out a gift card. How this works: the first person that gets the number in the comments, just type a comment when I say go. Type in a number between 1 and 70. The first one to get the number wins the gift card. So go. This is for a $25 gift card to Finn's Fishing. And this is the odd part because it's like a 30-second delay. Oh, stop! Already someone got it. Let me get up here. Let me make sure that's the right number. Gary, did you send me that number? That's what you sent me. And the winner is Delilah Arnold. You have won a $25 gift card to Finn's Fishing. So please send me that email. ShaneFlynnOutdoors@yahoo.com, and I will get you that gift card tonight or first thing in the morning. I try not to go to bed until I get those emailed to you. So congratulations on winning that gift card. I want to make sure, yep, you're the first one. All right, folks, we're about at 30 minutes. I want to make sure I got everybody's questions answered. Congratulations, wifey. Okay, that's good. All right. Any other questions, any other concerns for the tournament coming up? You will get your codes the day before. Yeah, Gary, I seen it. You'll get your codes the day before the tournament starts. make sure your code is in the photo. I will not accept your photo if you don't have the code in there. If you forget if you make a card and you forget it, guys, you can, and it's in the instructions, you can do a video of your fish, quick video, and say your code. If you forget your card, don't worry about it. Just take a video on your smartphone. Don't take a 30-second video. Take a 5-7-second video. Say your code. That is okay as well. So if you forget your card, you could always just take a quick video and say the code where I can hear it, and make sure I have full length of your fish. That's fine as well. So I should try Oceana in Georgia. Okay. Okay. If I get down there, I will. Yes, please hit that thumbs up and that like before you jump out. I appreciate it. Folks, again, I will not be live next Wednesday night. The next live I will be doing is on the 18th of March, and it will be coming from you live from Oklahoma, because that's where I'll be fishing at that week. So we will, Aaron Wade, make sure you email me, ShaneFlynnOutdoors@yahoo.com. I want to make sure I got you, buddy. So 18th of March, I'll be live. That'll be the first tournament update. Probably won't have a lot of update because it's just tournaments are going on a few days, but don't be shy about turning those fish in. Turn them in as soon as you want. You don't have to wait to the end, and you can turn in as many fish as you want. So, all right, folks, thank you. You guys have a great afternoon. Good luck in the tournament, because I won't get to talk to you before then. Catch a big one, man. I hope everyone gets out there and has a great time fishing. And Aaron, when you send me an email, I'll tell you what lakes I'm going to be fishing in Oklahoma. So maybe we can hook up. All right, folks, have a great night.